Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for the second press conference of the day from Helsinki, following the game between Slovenia and Greece, won by Slovenia 78-72. For the first half of the press conference, we're joined by Kostas Papanikolaou and Coach Mesas. Kostas, if you could give us some thoughts on the game.
Good evening to everybody. I think we had a pretty much overall, good game. Again, we had some moments that we lost our concentration and we wasn't ready to play good defense to make the stops, when it needed. In the end, we made some plays, but also Slovenia made some big plays, and they made more of us from us. And I think that's what judged the game. I think it was 1-2 possessions that it could go either way. They got it and they won the game. We have to keep looking forward and have 2 more games to do our best.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay. Good evening from me. This picture today was much better picture than yesterday's game, and I got lost in details. But it's important to believe to the result, how to win. This means concentration. That means to do something more. Because details I'm talking about is the time they were 4 points ahead. We missed 2 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds. So Slovenia scored 4 easy points, and this is 1 point very important. Next thing is that we must play much better in pick and roll actions. They scored 23 points with different kinds of defenses, but they found the ways. And the 23 points, but the pick and roll action is too much. And of course, we didn't have so good percentage of shooting. 3-20 is very bad percentage of 3-point shot. But anyway, there were not all the shots from the right positions. This is wrong, not the number, but the mistake is that you have to shoot when you're in balance or have extra pass. So we keep the good picture. We keep that we work like a team. And we must prepare for the next 2 games, that very important games for my team. It's okay.
Okay, thanks, Coach. Do we have any questions in English? And just a reminder to keep the volume off on the phones. Just one question here at the front.
Coach, Thanasis didn't play too much tonight. What was the sort of reason behind that?
No, it was not something. Okay, he didn't play so much because in the game we figured that Pritić would play better. Then we changed defenses with Agravanis. So it's not something special. But during the game we believed that we need some guys to have more offensive skills than defensive skills.
In the front.
You played a great 3rd quarter, but the team got down in the 4th. Do you feel tired at the end of the match?
Well, that's why we change players a lot to be fresh. 1 minute, 2 minutes. Slukas played a lot, so we change him. Kostas played, we change him. But that's why we change. Players, again, they play hard in defense, they're tired. But sometimes, when you make some subs, you don't have the same level that you want to have. But you try to see the time, the result, how to give rest to some players that play a lot.
Okay, we have time for one more question. All right, so no questions, so that concludes that. Just again, please make sure that the volume is off on all the phones. Which edge? There's a lot of it. So it's not Randolph. Okay, so for the second half of the press conference, we're joined by player Luka Doncic and coach Kokoskov. Luka, congratulations. Can you give us some thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think it was a really hard game because Greece is a super team, and we did a great job starting by the defense and then play offense like we know. I think it was, like I said, really hard game, and we just play our game and win.
Great, thanks. And coach?
I agree with Luka. There's not such a thing as a not important, and it's a big win for us after emotional game last night, coming back in this arena and put ourselves together and get ready for this team. Greece is a very experienced team, very well coached team. We knew it's going to be a challenge for us to put ourselves together, to focus on the next one, to find energy, to find fresh legs. We knew that the main threat is coming from the points in the paint. I can't say that, just watching the stats, I can't say that we protect the paint well, but it's hard. I mean, there are so many weapons, so many guys who can score on a block, and they know they're very smart, they know they know how to use the body, and so I don't think we did a great job protecting the paint. And I mean, we did it with effort, but offensive rebounds hurt us a lot. Overall, those kind of areas we got to be better when we're playing good teams like Greece. Congratulations! I want to congratulate to the whole team. Absolutely collective effort. There's no first unit, second unit. All guys contribute and happy for us. We got to move on. We got to leave this game behind us and focus on the next one.
Okay, thanks, coach. Have we got any English questions? Just at the front.
Luka, towards the end there, when Goran hit that layup, there was a bit of an animated discussion between yourself and him. Can you share what was said between you guys?
I mean, it was like said. We didn't say nothing. We just. I don't want to say what he said to me, because he said we have a big. You know what? I'm not gonna say that. But we show some, like I said, good defense. Greece has so many weapons, and we were so happy about this win because Greece has a super team, and we did a great job.
Thanks.
One question, Coach, about the game. You made a very huge effort in defense, especially in the last 5-7 minutes. And two players, especially one is Kanchar, made a very good defensive job because defending on the inside and outside and making you at different ways to protect the rim and at the same time the perimeter.
I think basketball game on this level is a game of the extremes, and Kanchar is extremely extreme in some areas. We don't look at the basketball game as offense, just through the offense. I think Kanchar is accepting his role in this team, and I think it's a challenge for him for a future matters, whatever he plays, that he's going to be a great defensive player, and he's going to make his name because he's good enough offensively to help this team, and again, in the future, he's going to find his offense. He's a young player. He understands his role in this team and give us a great versatility with his length, with his size, and he's very smart. Usually he executes the game plan well. So that's a great thing. I mean, we're going to use him even more. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him the way he was playing whole tournament. He was really hurt. You know, he missed almost 3 weeks in the preparation, in the camp, in the preparation period. So now he's back, and he's always positive, playing or not playing, starting, doesn't matter. He understands his role, and I'm happy for him because he's defining his role for this tournament, for this summer, and for the future.
Last question here from the front.
Any statements about the France game? It will be an important one. What do you think about the next game against France?
Well, for Luka, but you know, we don't play France. We're playing Iceland next one. No, that's fine. But we are my you know, philosophy and just the way I'm approaching this tournament. Like, there is no easy game. We are preparing ourselves for France. Absolutely, it's a great team, but you know, really, we're taking Iceland also seriously because we represent our country, we represent our, you know, like basketball, and we're gonna think seriously and take the game serious. But you know, first game is Iceland.
Okay, thank you very much for everyone coming along. We'll have one more at the end of today.